Ndị be anyị ekeneni m unu ọzọ, daalụ nne asị m ka nke echiri ya zelu. Ọzọ dịka ịbịa bụ ihe a bụ Eastern News 24 ka esi were wetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasara maka nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ and ihe na-eme n'obodo a bụ Naijiria. Dịka o si dị na n'iru akwụkwọ, onye na-afụnye n'ọkwa bụ Barrister Maxwell, one of the lawyer or special counsel to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ọ mana ọ bụ ife gara aga n'iru akwụkwọ gara aga na ndị mmadụ na-ekwu na Nnamdi Kanu ekwutego na any condition enyere ya for his release. Mana ya bụ ife bụ na ndị mmadụ na-aghọtara ya bụ ka ihe si aga. So before gị ikwu okwu ọ na Nnamdi Kanu jumpụrụ bail ọ na okwutego ihe federal gọọmenti kwuru, gegodo ihe Maxwell kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ bụ the lawyer to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and also a human rights activist. Gị ga-esi ya bụ ife, drop your own comment n'iru akwụkwọ ife iche gbasara maka ya bụ ife. All right, over to you, sir.
But after revealing some facts, after revealing some circumstances and some happenings, so and in line with the Supreme Court admonition in the judgment, the Supreme Court advised that this matter can be settled through political means. Also, in exercising her right under Section 17 of Federal High Court Act, the judge also advised that we can initiate the settlement. So we advised our client in line with that. Well, considering the fact that on its own, IPOB is a human rights organization fighting for self-determination. Now, taking advantage of the fact that he has not been around, some people have decided to use the name to do some other things. And if you recall, that was in February when I traveled to Europe. So he instructed that I should try to see Simon Eba. I was in Finland, I think. Yes, Finland. That I should go to Finland to see Simon Eba, and I should advise him. You know, remember that he has written with his handwriting. So Simon Eba said he wrote that thing with AK-47 on his head, that you can only believe if Nnamdi Kanu is out. So after my program, I contacted him. I said, please, I want to come and see you. How do I get across to you? He said, where am I? I said, I'm in Germany. He said, okay, that I should go to Belgium and wait for him. I traveled to Belgium and waited for him for 2 days. He said, let us talk on phone. I said, now, your leader, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, whom you called your leader, said that he's not happy with you. I marshal out some points. Paramount among them is the economy in the Southeast in particular, and Nigeria as a whole, and the killings. So he said he disagreed with me, that Nnamdi Kanu did not send me, that I fabricated this story. So now I came back, I visited Nnamdi Kanu. I said, the young man said, except we are out, that's when we will believe you. So, and some other issues, going also by what the court has hinted, let it not be as if we don't want peace. Then also, Nnamdi Kanu also revealed that he will not get justice in Nigerian court. Yes, I left him this around, I think around after 5. He has never missed words in saying that. He said that he will never get justice in Nigerian court. 2, that if Nigerian court even granted him and release him, the federal government of Nigeria will disobey. They have done it the first one, they have done it the second one, they have done it the third one. So that he has lost confidence in Nigerian judiciary. You are asking me the reasons why he decided to go in this manner. So also the killings in the Southeast is one of the things that is even breaking him down, because he only, he has no access to radio, no telephone, no news, no newspaper, no television. So we only visit him, tell him the happenings that is going around. and the thing is really affecting him. Not even his incarceration, because freedom, you don't get freedom on a platter of gold. Even the America you are enjoying today, the UK you are enjoying today, people fought for it, people died for it, people suffered for it, even South Africa. And if you watch those freedom fighters, none of them spend anything less than 20 years incarceration. That one is not even bothering him, because these are the hazard, these are the issues you see in fighting for rights. So liberty is not something that you get on a platter of gold. Then another one is also the elders, the religious leaders, the traditional rulers, those that meant well for this country, those that discovered that anything that is affecting South is also affecting Nigeria. And they said, let us go for this. So with the combined effects of all this, we advised him, and he considered it that let's try, give it a trial. So that one is where we are today. Then the question there is that federal government, are they ready to? Are you, because I learned that they say
that's actually the question I would have liked to put to you. I mean, one, you say, of course, the out of court settlement as well.
Based on this
is a good idea. Now, ask you, do you think the federal government is ready?
That one, I'm not with them. I'm not with the system. That's if I should use some of our colleagues, they said, Maxwell, I cannot participate with you people. You know, I am with the system. I am not with the system. I don't know whether they will agree. But because I'm speaking for Mnk Detention.
Yes.
I have his authority to speak as his lawyer. So when somebody said Mnk Detention is ready to accept all conditions, any condition, you cannot ask Mnk Detention to cut one of his hand as a condition for his release. He will not agree. You cannot ask Mnk Detention to remove that made him a human being. What is that? Your fundamental right. Right to talk, right to move, right to express your opinion, right to exercise your right as a human being, as enshrined in the Constitution. So when you're acting now, you can't to remove it so as to release him. So if you remove all these things and you now release him, he is no longer a human being. He is now an animal. Because one of the things that distinguishes between us and animal is that our right. You can kill your fowl anyhow. You cannot kill a human being anyhow. So you can tie your dog with chain. You can't tie a human being.
Are you saying these conditions have not been stipulated? I'm sure these conditions will be stipulated. I mean, cutting his arm off and things like that, I don't think will right.
No, I'm just giving instances because when somebody says he is ready to accept any condition, of course, he's strong. He's very strong. So he's uncalled for. Personally, there are some conditions they will give him. I will advise him not to take it. On a very serious note, even as a human being, there are some things that will ask me to say, just like as I'm saying it now, because there are some things that are happening in our judiciary and the lawyer, and they say that we should not be talking. Hey, if you not talk, they will not allow you. They will not give you SAN. They will not give you those privileges. Must I be a lawyer for me to leave? I don't need to be a lawyer. Are you a lawyer? Are you not leaving? If they want to take their license, so be it. I have some other things to do. I'm an academic, I'm a consultant, I'm a researcher, I'm a farmer, I'm a businessman, for Christ's sake. But we must, if you watch now, nobody is speaking. Apart from my very self, Chida Benkano, Elisaba Koba, Joseph, and a few others. And nobody is talking. You will see something, you turn it upside down. You are talking about Nigerian Judiciary.
Yes.
Mnk Detention told you that he lost confidence in Nigerian Judiciary. Why? Court of appeal. I'm not talking about upper area court. I'm not talking about customary court in my community. I'm not talking about Sharia court. I'm talking about court of appeal. Gave judgment and ordered that Mnk Detention should be released immediately. And no other court should try him because of extraordinary rendition. That judgment was given in 2022. 13th December thereabout. The federal government, through the agent DSSS, said that they will never obey the court judgment. They had Mnk Detention for close to 2 weeks before they finally said, okay, let's go and file a motion for stay of execution. In the same court of appeal accepted it. Under 2 weeks, they granted the stay. This is the first in the history of Nigeria that somebody in a criminal jurisdiction, jurisprudence, that somebody, you grant a stay of execution. The same court of appeal that gave the judgment, you do not even ask, have you complied with my order? You are in default of my order. You kept somebody that I ordered. Then you have file stay of execution. And filing stay of execution, for you to file stay of execution, even in civil matter, there must be, it's not automatic, there must be a procedure. The procedure is that, one, you are ready to go with that appeal. As at the time they filed that stay of execution, there was no this what do you call it, brief of argument. They just granted it because it's Nnamdi Kanu. So we are looking at all these things, and we believe that on the side of peace, because if you are going by the way this matter is being handled, we have been advising, we have been talking to people, we have been saying no, let us follow this thing, we have been encouraging him, let us give it a trial. But he said, as a human being, if you watch what happened the last time we went to court, he started arguing his matter because he felt that we are not doing what we are supposed to do. I'm a lawyer, I know the procedure. The procedure is that I'm expected to follow the law. But he felt that this is injustice.
He abandoned you, was going about to abandon himself.
Even when we are trying to call him to order in the court, he refused. He refused. He was talking. He was even telling the LNSEC, and the chairman body of benchers. He said that you are one of the people that is causing trouble in this country. Because of Nnamdi Kanu, allow Nigerian judiciary to be turned upside down. You turn Nigerian law upside down. Because of Nnamdi Kanu, must you destroy Nigeria? Because of Nnamdi Kanu. After Nnamdi Kanu, we still have this country. So these are the issues. And we are not saying this thing. Now, we are talking about peace. How will you achieve peace?
When we say peace, what do you mean?
I mean peace in the country.
Because there's a big ramification of peace. There's peace in the matter, peace in the southeast.
Peace in Nigeria.
Okay.
Because one of the features of the New Hope agenda of the present government is actualizing peace. And now they can have how many judgments? Apart from the foreign ones, 2 judgments. 1, Federal High Court. 2, High Court. That order that you should. And awarded cost. Have you complied with that? The answer is no. Now, Showore, you discontinue his own matter. The president of Mnk Allah, you discontinue with his own matter. The thing on the camera at half judgment. Even African Union has declared that his arrest, detention is unlawful. United Nations Human Rights Organization also declare his arrest and detention unlawful, unconstitutional. We decided to keep him because he's from Igbo. He's from Southeast. Of course, except we are not ready to tell ourselves the truth. Had it been that Nnamdi Kanu is from another tribe?
So you're saying that's prejudiced?
Yes, of course now. That is the only the naked truth. If you invite me here to come and miss West, because everybody's seeing it, but I don't want to talk, I don't want to talk. Who will talk? Who will talk? Because it's from, and you feel that Igbos are docile in nature. You can do whatever thing you like and get away with it. Because if it's other tribe and you keep that, you know what will be happening in this country by now. But you feel that an Igbo man is interested in his business of buying and selling. He's not interested to fight for his right. Somebody that is fighting for his right of self-determination. What gave rise to that? It's not for you to address it. It's not for you to address it. You never addressed it. Then the person that said that we should give him president, we gave him president. He destroyed the country for 8 years. He's the person that caused this trouble. I'm talking about the President Buhari. He caused this trouble, and now he left. He's now in Daura. Then you're a Democrat. I, as a person, as a student, I work with Tinubu as a student during Nadeko. Then we felt that we should come and look at all these things. Even the Attorney General, everybody knows what he stands for. But up to now, nothing. It's like, yes, you told us that you're going to continue from where you stopped. We thought that you're joking, but everything is playing out. So what we are now saying is that now that people, the Senate, the House of Rep, the religious leaders has called for this thing, it's a very simple thing. Release Nnamdi Kanu. Let us have peace. Because it can be, Remember that those of them that are saying is Igbo Igbo, if you go to court of appeal, go to court of appeal Oka, go to court of appeal all those in the southeast, the people that are there, are they not from other tribe? Federal High Court, National Industrial Court, I'm talking about all those judges. So you are not even considering them. There are some police officers that are not from southeast that are working in that place. In the whole of southeast now, you hardly see any police officer with uniform. Look at the other day, the soldiers were something that is avoidable. And everybody know that Mnk Detention never committed any crime. He is agitating. It is his right. You can't stop him. If you feel that what he's doing, he can allow him. If you merit the criteria for being given a country of his own, so be it.
Okay, Max, let me allow you to take a breath for a little while. Now, what do you make of the intervention of the Southeast senators, which was given wide publicity during the week, and their meeting with the Attorney General of the Federation calling for Mnk Detention's release?
Anyway, well, to me it's belated, but I can say good morning to them now that they have woke up. So the president should listen to them. The Attorney General should listen to them. Federal House of Representatives, because they have
It's belated while Mnk Detention is still in detention.
Yes, now this is they would have started it earlier before now. Mnk Detention is not supposed to be in detention. What is the offense? Have you seen the charge? How many amendments? We are talking about over 11 amendments in a charge. Ask any lawyer. Have you ever witnessed this thing before? Immediately they bring a charge, you file a notice of preliminary objection. They withdraw to amend. They say that Mnk Detention was speaking from London. That amounts to terrorism. We brought a preliminary objection. They amend and remove London. They did not even state where he's speaking from. So the point we are making is that I'm not saying it because I'm from Southeast. When what's the name? Asadidi Kubo was in detention, I appeared. I gave solidarity appearance. When Showore, his own was going on, I followed up. So what we are now saying is that don't destroy. Okay, you just wake up Amalami simply because we want to clamp down IPOB. An association, you need to go and see these people where they are having meeting. Anytime they are having meeting in Paris, the one I witnessed, the government normally give them coverage. Come and see men. I'm talking about men, professors, engineers, medical doctors, reverend fathers, pastors. They are registered in all this organization. And their own, you now declare it a terrorist organization. My brother, I asked you this question. You call your male children armed robbers. You call your female children prostitutes. And you want people to come to your family to marry. Listen, let me tell you, we are just deceiving ourselves. No country will come. We say that you are traveling to weigh foreign investors. Who is that stupid person that will come and invest his money in a place that you have a terrorist group? No. What will we bring foreign investors? Everybody is watching. They have information of what is happening in Nigeria more than you that is living here. Ask them outside. They follow up. Most of the times when they call you, they will give you information. Somebody will call you from US, will be telling you what is happening in Asoko, where you are working. So they follow events. So I'm traveling. Let us get private jet so that it will give Nigeria prestige. Who told you that nonsense? That when you get with big car,
can we be a bit tempered with the language, please, if you don't mind?
What I'm saying is that in your house now, your children, no food, no clothes. You are now moving with Land Cruiser Jeep. Nobody will take you serious. In fact, people will be laughing at you. So the point I'm making is that get all these things. Let us have security in the country. Let us have a good economy. Allow people to exercise their freedom. People will come. Listen, let me tell you, nobody. The first part of fundamental right is a very important issue. That's why both United Nations Charter, African Charter, Constitution, they don't talk with it. Immediately you find the first part of fundamental right in court. A judge that know not all this, most of all these ones we are seeing, you will give it. You talked about security. Security in the Southeast, I guess, is
one of the key planks that moving forward. And the Kanu case is all about. What's the situation? No, let's be specific in the southeast.
Yes. Do you know why I say Nigeria? In Osun,
Can we talk about the southeast, please?
Osun is now in the southeast now.
Okay. I think you said Osun.
There is only today now.
Okay.
Where are they? Some are in Abuja. That by giving Abuja more pressure. I don't know whether you know what I'm saying. So if you release Nnamdi Kanu, he will address this issue. Because everyone said, I'm agitating because of Nnamdi Kanu. I'm agitating because of Nnamdi Kanu. Now I ask you, had it been that Nnamdi Kanu maybe was released and they addressed all these issues, all those military men, maybe they would have been alive. I don't know whether you're getting what I'm saying. The judge that was, no judge is sitting, let me just use my state. We have, in India, we have 3 courts. None of them is sitting. All of them are sitting in Ure now. Are you seeing the implication? So if you are a company in Southeast now and you have a matter, so most of them, they are now giving to 2027 because you have to wait, let the judge finish. They will give their own matter by 4 or something like that, while other courts are there. So what we are saying is that we will release Nnamdi Kanu. Let's start from there. The elders, of course, he's a human being. In the course of his agitation, he must have made 1 or 2 mistakes. But you learn on a continued process.
Absolutely.
And now, by now, when all these religious leaders, all these traditional rulers will now call and they said, no, you don't do it in this way. Because if you have a good case and challenge from a wrong and if you want to agitate, go ahead and agitate. Then federal government, the other, what's the name, that military man that destroyed the army, that came with Operation Python dance, the one Brutal that brought Operation Python dance. I think that we have this one now because this particular chief of army staff, from what I've been observing, is like this one is more civilized, more educated. He knows what he's doing. Because I think that if you don't go with Operation Python dance, all these things wouldn't have come up.
Okay, let me come in here, Maxwell, because I hear you talk extensively about human rights. You know, you also talked about your experience when you traveled with, Simon Ekpa, amongst others. But I'm looking at the larger implication of this, in the larger scale. One, the judiciary and how they downplay the importance of human rights with this kind of cases. I mean, I remember the El Zakzaki, Ibrahim, and his wife in what they say is protective custody, even after being acquitted by the courts. And now we have this Nnamdi Kanu case. What is the effect of this on the larger human rights, community in Nigeria?
That is where I have an issue with the Supreme Court judges. The Supreme Court judges, in that judgment, agreed that Nnamdi Kanu's right was violated. They condemned the actions of the army. I have the judgment here, I will drop it with you. You read the judgment very well. Then, and agreed that the court ought not have revoked his bail because he never jumped bail. In all these things, you say that let him go and face trial. Why did you make consequential order ordering for his release? Now, when we are talking about enforcement of fundamental rights, the worst thing that can ever happen to somebody is when you beat a child and you ask a child not to cry. Now somebody can do you anything, but when it comes to your own rights, don't talk, don't move. They tie you in one place. Even if it's your father, you will disobey. That right is very, very fundamental. If you watch what even God will even know that Adam committed that offense. But if first of all give them that fair hearing, Adam, where are you? Are you telling me that God don't know where Adam was? He gave the fair hearing. So when you are talking about somebody fighting for his right and you are dragging him, okay, why is Nnamdi Kanu the leader? Anybody who is still telling you, anybody who is telling you that you don't have respect for Nnamdi Kanu is deceiving you. Anybody who tell you that he don't have regard for IPOB is deceiving you. We are all loyal to him. It's because of those of us. I know how many SAN that call me from Igbo. Mas, do am like this, do am like this. Mas, come. Do you have you? They will be giving you. Come out. They say no, I don't want to come out. We are praying for you people. I think I'm saying because Nnamdi Kanu is the only person that was speaking for them. Nnamdi Kanu was the only person that was complaining, shouting. So since you don't want us to be the president, you feel that we are not good to be this. You are being appointed, you don't want. I don't want to be on our own now. You cannot say that I'm with you. You are look at the kind of appointment. I took the president. We are in court. The matter is even coming up, I think, on Monday. For an offsided appointment, I marshal it out. You don't do this kind of thing. You say that you are in one Nigeria. That somebody fight for liberation of his people, and you said, okay, let us come together. 3 hours, reconciliation, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. Since that time up to now, nothing happened. Any government that came, they will civilize the people of Southeast. Everybody. And anybody who is in this country who is saying that the people of Southeast are not being marginalized, it will not make heaven. That person is lying. It's obvious. Where is this hatred coming from? While he came here, he was showing his own. He was even speaking his own. And we thought that Tinubu is a Democrat. He is even married from Igbo. The wife is from Delta. They are Igbos. Forget about what they are claiming. They are Igbos. You can't tell me that you are not Igbo, you are answering America. And instead of you to look at all these things and consider it, and they are still following thereby causing trouble. After the worst is not 8 years, you will go, another president will come. So what we are saying is that take the advice of those that are late, those that are senior, those that are more educated than you, those that have seen it before you. Take their advice. Forget about all those people that are running around. I continue to say it. If you are the president, those who are criticizing you, that's the people you take serious. Not all those people that are saying if you do good, they clap for you. They are looking for contract. They are looking for something that they put in their pocket. Of course now, if like now this thing we are talking about President Tinubu, we are speaking it because we want him to succeed. I'm not here to press rest. You are not doing well. You are not doing well. We talk about this issue of giving your wife 1.5 billion naira. I challenge it. You approve it. Abbas approve it. First lady, under what constitution, under what law are you giving first lady 1.5 million naira to go and maintain office and car? What of my own NGO, who will give me? So we talk about that one. We talk about you on offsided appointment. Anytime we complain, you watch it, you review what we are saying. Most of the times when we file action against you, you look at it, you correct it, we withdraw it, move ahead. Because if you rule well, you take the glory. If you did not rule well, we will be complaining to you as we are complaining to Buhari. Buhari cannot go to any place and make any comment. He violated people's rights. He did not rule well. He allowed his government to be looted. You know, a lot of things.
Maxwell, talking about ruling well, because I hear you, and I hear that you say good morning to the Southeast leaders and the stakeholders who have awoken from their slumber. But just going beyond Nnamdi Kanu's release, whether conditional or not, is the call to the Southeast leaders, especially the governors, not to also look inwards, to also rule well and create the enabling environment. Because beyond peace, you cannot have peace without, the enabling environment, and that is the key strategy to good governance.
You see, when Nnamdi Kanu came, they know that Nnamdi Kanu is fighting a just cause. But their problem is that this small boy is coming to take over being the leaders of Southeast. That's where they started attacking Nnamdi Kanu.
When you say they, who are you?
Some of the Southeast leaders. Apart from a few of them, somebody like Okwadike and Lete Zife, that said, guy, this guy is our leader. If he's not our leader, if I come out in my place in Kulobe, how many people will follow me? But if my people in Kulobe hear that Nnamdi Kanu is coming to Kulobe will be shut down, then who is the leader? That is the true fact. Now that they have realized it, the governor of Ebonyi, the governor of Abia, the governor of Anambra, they have realized it and made together and said, no, there is a need for us to, this is our son. I even am saying, bring him back. All those areas that he was not doing well, correct it. You said that he's insulting you. Nobody's encouraging Nnamdi Kanu to insult elders. But what is that you are doing? What is that he's speaking? Because when they are talking about, look at how we are talking about this thing. You said, okay, restructuring. You said, okay, good. If they give you restructuring, you people are the leaders. Let's drop this agitation. You say, no, you must drop agitation. Only for you to go back, you go to Mina and have meeting. Where they promise you another 2 ministerial list, and the thing was recorded. How will you earn his respect? So now that they have met, They issue a communique that they are going to see the president. Let them go and see the president. Let the president release Nnamdi Kanu to you people. You people will have a meeting. What is that we are complaining? What is that we are complaining? Of course, we are from Southeast. Going by our land, this and our numbers, that place may not contain us. Nigeria may still be the best. But when you begin to show me that I don't belong to this country, I will agitate. I will agitate. You want to do judges. You forge your own list. It's only your own people that can be in the bench. You want to give go and see what is happening in the CBN. You chase other people out. You bring your own people. This is what Buhari was doing. Go and see any place. It's only your own people. That's the only people that can do it. Other people, they cannot.
But it looks like we can go on and there's so much to talk about.
So what you are saying, what you are
So
saying,
have to summarize in about 10, 15 seconds.
yes, what you are now saying is that Nnamdi Kanu never begged for settlement out of court.
Okay.
He never begged. Rather, we have initiated it, and we also let him see the reasons why we should go.
And by ekenekwe n'umuno dikunu sibe neso ikwana ni ya na akwụkwọ na Eastern 24 aisikwa na chukwuka bịa ma ya na ero nchani na n'ofu dikunu sibe na esoera anyị n'iru akwụkwọ dịka o si dị ụnụ anụgonu ka ya bụ ife si wee gbata wee kwụlụ ụnụ anụgonu ihe nwanne anyị nwoke kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ ka efi were ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ihe ndị a niile nụgasị niile nwanne anyị kwugasị gbasịta maka open grazing bill. Kabaruke drop your own comment on the comment section below. Thank you, and also stay tuned at Eastern News 24. Kemesiano Mundem.